Hi, welcome to Lunch and Learn. I'm Teresa Massey, the listings manager for the Home Gurus of Keller Williams Realty.
Hi, I'm Mina Newsom. I'm also with the Home Gurus of Keller Williams Realty, and I'm one of the outside sales agents. I'm glad to be here with you guys today.
All right, let's get started with our Lunch and Learn. All right, we have a few topics for the day. The market, we'll talk about the market. Home prices are climbing in these top cities. That's one of our topics.
And also, we want to make sure that we give you a market update so we can let you know what's going on with the inventory these days.
And then the top two reasons to consider a newly built home. All right, I think we have a few more. Okay, so let's talk about the market and some frequently asked questions. How can I best protect myself legally and financially when closing on a home as a first-time home buyer?
Man, I think that the main way to protect yourself is to make sure you stay working with your agent, work with some of the lenders that we recommend. We have some really top-notch financial lenders, closing attorneys, and everything to protect you financially.
Correct, yes. Closing attorneys, most definitely. We have recommendations that we use, and they're the ones that are going to keep us legally with our documents and all that good stuff.
Yes.
So, okay, that's a good one. All right, the next one. What are the benefits of getting pre-approved for a mortgage, and how does it impact the home buying process?
Well, as one of the local real estate agents here in Tennessee and Mississippi, I always think that it's important for you to get pre-approved so we can make sure that we're looking at the right houses for you. You don't want to go out there and start looking at houses that are way too high or way too low. You want to make sure that we kind of hone in and work with the mortgage lender to make sure we can afford what you need and what you're looking for.
Right. We don't want you going out there and falling in love with the house that we find out we're not able to get. So we just
Exactly.
want to kind of keep that. It also helps when we are ready to submit an offer that we have a pre-approval letter with the offer to the seller so that they can see first that you are pre-approved
And
and that you're very serious.
yes, that would definitely give us more leverage when we're shopping for houses.
Okay, so that's good. That's very important. All right. How do I assess the potential for future resale value when considering a home purchase?
If you want to make sure that you keep up with the resale value, keep a close relationship with your realtor, even after you buy your home. Make sure you stay in touch with them. We have the tools that we need to assess the market, run the metrics that we need so we can give you the right information.
A market analysis,
Mhm.
we could keep you up to date on those kind of things. So, like she said, the most best thing to do is stay in touch with your real estate agent and know what's going on with the market trends.
Same thing with the next one. What are the best ways to research and compare different neighborhoods and properties? There are some external tools, but those aren't the right tools. Do you want the most accurate information as possible? And realtors, which is why we're licensed, have access and we pay for those tools and that information to be able to share with you and give you that accurate information.
Perfect. All right. How do I choose the right real estate agent to assist me in the home buying process?
That's a tricky question.
Well, it is, but you're all here watching the Home Guru, so I think you're already off to a great start.
Mhm.
So I would say you choose a Home Guru.
Yes, I was trying not to be biased.
All right, let's move on here. All right. What are the potential tax benefits of homeownership that I should be aware of?
You want to take that one?
Sure. The main thing would be tax benefits of home. You could do the homestead. You want to make sure that you file homestead. We'll send you if you use a home guru at the end of the next year. We're going to send you all your tax information, a letter, and tell you exactly how you go about getting homestead. And then, of course, we always tell you to consult your tax advisor, and they'll help you with that as well.
Correct.
So, okay. All right. I'll let you take the next one.
Okay. The next two kind of go hand in hand. So, how can I leverage government programs and incentives designed to help first-time home buyers? I'm gonna throw them in there together. And what are some common mistakes that first-time home buyers make, and how I can avoid those? Again, work with your real estate agent. Find you that real estate agent that has that partnership with these local lenders, and financial institutions, and attorneys around here that can help you. Those government programs are mostly head up by those lenders, and they have access to that information. And each lender is different. each home builder is different. So even the home builders that we have partnerships with, they have different incentives for the different types of buyers. As a first-time buyer, a lot of the buyers that we contact, they may say I want to purchase within another 6 to 8 months. Sometimes you need to start early. Sometimes you don't know how early you need to start and what you need to do to prepare. So a lot of times we would like to make sure that we stay in touch with you, make sure that you're working with that lender, they're getting the information that you need to work on your credit, getting the information you need to work on savings, so we can see what type of loan would probably best fit you and how we can get you there in your dream home.
Nice. And also we're in touch with the mortgage, and they're always letting us know of the programs so that we could share them with you guys and let you know now's the time to purchase when those things are going on, the different incentives that they offer and all that good stuff. And they stay in touch with the real estate agents.
Yes.
So, okay, very good. All right, what are the potential pitfalls to avoid when purchasing home as a young buyer?
Potential pitfalls to avoid when purchasing a home as a young buyer. Credit card debt.
Sure, school debt, but again, we're here to assist you on that. So I don't know that there's any pitfalls other than not hiring an agent that can walk you through the process, let you know what you need to do, get you in touch with the right people.
Yeah, and young buyers don't learn credit early enough.
Correct. I'll agree with that.
So I think, understanding how credit plays a part in the purchasing a home process, some people may have credit card debt and it's like, I got to pay the whole thing off.
Mm-hmm.
No, you actually don't.
Yes, exactly. And you might not want to either. So
yes. Getting educated ahead of time, for your future and preparing for your future is important.
Very good. Yes. And
home inspection.
Oh, I skipped that one. Go ahead and read it. You read that one.
What are the key steps in the home inspection process, and how does it benefit me as a first-time homeowner? Well, later we're going to talk about new homes versus existing homes, but the home inspection is key to both of them. I mean, there are things that your licensed professional your real estate person is not licensed to do. So we have a partnership with those home inspectors to go in there and look at the AC units, or look at the roofing, or look at
everything,
the concrete and everything. And you want to make sure that you know that beforehand before you purchase the home, so we can get all those things taken care of ahead of time and they won't be a problem passed on to the buyer. And then sometimes we might even have to ask for a warranty.
Sure, home warranty, yeah, covering.
All right. Okay. I think there's one more. How can I navigate the process of making an offer on a home, and what should I be aware during the negotiations? Again, the best way to navigate that process of making an offer is to work with your real estate agent.
Correct. Hire a professional that's going to walk you through all that, negotiate the contract on your behalf. Of course, everything will be discussed with you in advance.
Right.
Professionals to help you walk through that.
Right.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the more frequently asked questions. Is now a good time to buy?
Yes. Future mortgage rates.
We don't know. We know what they are now, so.
Yes. It's still a good time to buy. Don't miss out on the home you want now, waiting on interest rates to go down, because prices continue to increase.
Correct. Yes. We could be waiting forever for them to go down. We just don't know. So I think now's the time.
Exactly. And just, supply and demand controls the market. So just think about when that house does come, when that interest rate goes down and buyers flood the market, what's going to happen?
Exactly. You're in a competitive market. Yes.
Right.
All right. And then on the flip side, is now a good time to sell?
Yes, especially if you're in the 200 and 300,000, because we want to make sure that you take advantage of your equity.
Correct. Yes. All right. All right.
Okay. So home prices are climbing in these top cities. As you can see here, how prices are rising most of the 2023. Here's a graph that kind of shows you at some point where things were flat between December and January and pretty normal at the time. But as of February, we can see that the spring market has kicked off another rise and that the prices are rising again.
All right. So there's some nice graphs there for you. Here's what you need to know. As of February, when the spring market kicked off, prices were on the rise again. Okay, very good. All right.
After seeing this jump in the market or jump in prices, we have a graph that we show the top 10, 20 cities. I noticed on this graph that some things that we always know that we see. Boston has high prices. Los Angeles has high prices. San Francisco. But one of the key things that stuck out with me in the southern cities is Atlanta and Miami. You're still seeing those rises.
Yes.
So after seeing a jump in the home prices nationally in February, you might be wondering if you're going in an area too high, or while it depends on where you live, prices are rising continuously, and we want to make sure that we keep you updated.
Very good. All right. How this impacts you. For buyers, if you're ready, willing, and able to buy a home, purchasing before prices go up even more might be a smart choice, since home values are expected to keep climbing.
Exactly.
Okay.
For sellers, prices are going up because there aren't enough homes available for sale right now compared to today's buyer demand. So if you work with an agent to price your house right now, you might receive multiple offers and sell quickly. That is one of the benefits.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Adding newly built homes could give you more options. This is true. As I mentioned earlier, there's a difference between new homes and existing homes. So the newly built home refers to a house that has just been built or is currently under construction. And we work with a lot of the local builders around here. An existing home is one that's previously owned by a homeowner and already lived in. Right now, the inventory of existing homes is pretty tight, which is why we say inventory is low. But there may be options for you on new home building side. Like we mentioned, they have a lot of incentives for the new buyers. They have a lot of incentives on interest rates. But as we look at the market, it's starting to normalize where those new homes are starting to compete with the prices of existing homes.
Correct. Yes. And we have a lot of growth around here. So yes, a lot of potential for that. Okay.
All right. Newly built homes may be more affordable than you like. Again, I mentioned the interest rate incentives and the pricing. So the price gap between the newly built home and existing homes just kind of shows you that it is getting a little bit tighter. And they know that people need more options right now. So especially the ones that are smaller and potentially more affordable. So they're focusing on building smaller homes at lower price points to reach a bigger market of people. So this is a good time for, I have a lot of older people that are looking at homes. At the time, their family was growing. They had huge houses, stairs, trying to get rid of the stairs. And a lot of those, that market of people, specific market, is looking at newly built homes because they have the most incentives.
And smaller lot sizes to maintain and those kind of things. So yes.
So newly built homes have realistically become more affordable.
There's a nice little graph there. I'll give you a minute to look that over, or a few seconds, I guess. All right, and of course, on any of these slides, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to share it with you. All right, in the past, newly built homes have been much more expensive than existing homes, but that gap has been getting smaller recently. In some places today, you may find that the cost to build versus buy is roughly the same.
Exactly
what you just said. Yep. So very good. All right. Article from CNBC says,
as the supply of existing homes for sale remains low and home prices continue to rise, more buyers are choosing to purchase new homes than they did in the previous years. Just know that buying a newly built home isn't the same as buying an existing one. Builder contracts have different fine print. So partner with your local agent who knows the market, build a reputation, and what to look for in those contracts so you have the expert advice that you need on your side to help you explore these options.
Absolutely. Very important. Okay.
All righty. So this graph is just really kind of letting us know that the inventory is low, roughly a 3-to-1 ratio. There's still slightly an uptick in the inventory. And the reason for that is this is summertime, springtime. It's a spike in the market. People are moving, looking for newer school districts, retiring, moving to their desired locations. And new constructions, of course, are playing a great part in that with the incentives that they have. So that is still a slight uptick in the activity that we're showing this spring and this summer.
Yeah, inventory is low, roughly 3-to-1 ratio. Yes,
Yeah, so make sure you reach out to us, and we can talk more about that.
absolutely. Okay.
Open house.
In today's market, very benefits home exposure. So if you're on the seller side of it, it gives you more exposure. It's easier for them to kind of just, since it happens, schedule an exact time that it's open during that time for us to go and view. You take a little bit more time to envision ourselves living in the house, those kind of things. So that's good.
Yeah, visibility.
Absolutely. And if you are a buyer, you want to make sure that when you go to an open house, that you let them know that you are represented. We tell you sometimes too, they have sign-in sheets because of course the homeowner wants to know who's coming into their home. You could put your agent name there and who you're working with. So that way that if we're calling for feedback or want to get some information, we'll reach out to your agent and get that.
Yeah, sometimes pictures don't always do a home justice. So It's always good to go in there and get a feel for the home.
And see the neighborhood and those kind of things. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Ooh, we have a giveaway coming up. Father's Day giveaway. As you know, we have several giveaways throughout the year, but for Father's Day, June 11th, if you call in between 12 and 6 for a chance to win. So make sure you mark that down. We're only taking calls on that day, June 11th. There'll be other opportunities. If you give us a referral or a 5-star review, we have opportunities to win other fun gifts. So the value on that is $633.92. So that is a good grill. I know I call it a barbecue. It's a grill. All right. Going through this very quickly. All right. And then we have an open house opportunity down in Batesville for a business. And this is yours. So I'll let you talk about it.
Yes. So this one is a commercial lot. If you've ever been in Batesville, you're familiar with the local public square with the courthouse.
Yes.
It's actually directly across the street from the courthouse. So it has a lot of traffic. We've been getting quite a few calls on it, possibly leasing the building or buying it, but I decided to go down there and kind of open it up and let people come in and look, drive by and put some signs out, and that way they can get a feel for it.
And the business opportunity there, can we like go any kind of business we want in there, or is there limitations? Tell us.
There are some limitations.
Okay.
I have spoke with the mayor of Batesville that's kind of helping promote it.
Okay.
So my recommendation to you is just to make sure that you do the research, and I can provide a link so you can look at what those zone restrictions are.
Perfect. All right. So make sure you come and see her on May 24th, Friday, tomorrow, 12 to 2. I know we have Saturday on there, but it's actually Friday, so we'll get that corrected. So that's 12 to 2. Come out and see Mina and see a great business opportunity for you in the nice Batesville area.
Yeah, I've known that it's been a automotive shop, car garage. It actually has been an ice cream shop before.
Oh, nice. So fun.
And a retail store. Okay. And a barber shop. So quite a few things.
Yes. Okay. A lot of opportunities there. That's excellent. All right. And well, thank you so much for joining. I know we speeded through that, but we are glad to be here. And again, if you need a real estate professional, reach out to the Home Gurus of Keller Williams Realty, and we'll be happy to help you.
Happy to help you. Glad to be here.
Glad to be here. Thank you.